this morning, the aim of our conversation is to find out how can we have a resolution of these problems? How can we discourage people from taking advantage of the system? Because some riders, some passengers, some clients like you, not just here in Nigeria, interestingly, all over the world, have a very amazing knack for trying to cheat the system.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Bonhart. Hello, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so one of the first stories I'd like to share with you this morning is how some of you, or no, let's just say some. Let me narrow it down to the one or two persons that we got to hear of over the past 6 months. Now, somebody, right, ordered a ride and then told the driver, all right, meet me at so petrol station in Port Harcourt. In particular, it's a petrol station along Ikoria Road where you have the place called MCC Ibology. How many of you know that place? All right, okay, all right, so good. So now this driver, obliges. Okay, I'm not far off. I'm coming from Rumokoro. I'm going to get there. Now he gets there. Fair enough. The prospective passenger is there. But this is where the story gets interesting. The passenger ordered the ride going to GRA. The guy gets into the vehicle and says, no, I don't want to go to GRA again. I've changed my mind. I want to go down to this place. The driver says, okay, it's your money. Wherever that goes and you stop, that's where we'll get to. However, I would advise you to cancel the ride and rebook it so it can give you an accurate measurement. Guess what this young man does? He does in the same way would they go. This guy takes this driver to GRA, takes this driver to Abadiama flat, takes this driver from that simple. He didn't come down, he basically went around the entire Port Harcourt in a 2.5 hour driving spree, just pressing his phone. He now terminates the ride. This is where it gets funny. He now terminates this ride in GRA that they just passed. And then when the bill comes and it's almost about 10 or 12,000 naira, because this was last year, by the way, this guy makes a scene. Or what about some of you who will go into the car, sit in the front seat, whilst the driver is trying to navigate, you shamelessly steal his charger. So we're going to open the phone lines this morning. The drivers will call, the riders will call. Let us all air our dirty laundry this morning. Yesterday, somebody says, oh, the drivers are now turned to criminals. They take the long routes. They try to make more money. What about the passengers themselves? Is it a story of girls who take rides, get to a point, come down and tell the driver, I'm coming to pay. They enter the club and they leave the driver hanging? Since we don't want to have shame. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817923-0002, 017-923-0003. As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see or hear it? Please do not make mention of it. WhatsApp and Telegram, you'll find us on 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. As always, please do well not to call that number. The last number I just read out, please do not call it. Let's have peace this morning, please. Well, let's say hello to our first caller. John is in Element Junction. John, good morning to you. It's at Element Junction. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, John.
It's an interesting topic, and I can tell you from a live experience. Now, I want the opportunity to advise drivers first. Now, if you have an app, there's an app called, I don't mention the name, but it does not work like Bolt. It's not a meter paid and trick that calculates the journey. It's a fixed price, and we all know it, and people are also using it. Somebody booked me with that particular app somewhere around the NTU, said he was going to Ajip. I know that app is a fixed price. He changed his mind to GRA. And I just look at distance from Ajip Junction to Ajip and to GRA that will also be the same price. I got to GRA. Instead of him to alight, I want to pick one or two girls there that's taken to his hotel at
Wow.
Burukiri.
Yes.
I ended that one. I said, book to Burukiri. He said I shouldn't bother that. He would just check the price. And I just trusted that nigga. And we got to Burukiri. You know, the danger of going this offline thing is that you are like driving in with your eyes closed. You don't know where you're going to. And this young man took me and these other two girls to somewhere in Burukiri. Guess what? Because he was directing us, we don't know the actual hotel. He took us to a closed, very lonely place and he robbed us. Stripped us of our phones.
He did. Well, this guy robbed the three of you.
I'm telling you, it is gone. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm not going to die because of a phone. That is one side of it. Now, on the other side of it is that our people are becoming criminals. They are becoming dubious. Somebody knew very well that she's going to Choba, and you book a ride from Rumoko, and you will now put in the app that you are dropping at Nigeria Info or Rumusi. By the time you get to Rumusi, because the price will not be the same from Nigeria Info to Choba, from Rumoko to Choba and Rumoko to Nigeria Info will not be the same price on that same business cruise. But when they get to that place now, do not say be going for just a landmark. It will add. And by the time you know, it's only adding 100 naira or 200 naira. So this issue of driver turning there around to add money, it's not correct. It's the driver that is losing.
Are you sure it's not correct, John? Because we know people have done that. Emmanuel is on GURK Road. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please turn off your radio set.
Okay.
All right. Talk to us.
Okay. I'm calling from Arakama GURK Road. Post.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have an issue with most riders.
Okay.
There is one that happened to me just day before yesterday, and I'm really angry.
Please be angry.
This one is a criminality.
Oh, wow.
Steal our property. I took a rider. Yes, I fetched some water from this shell, opposite the shell gate. Yes, with this gallon, this 30 liters gallon. So about 4 kegs like that inside my boot. So I picked the rider immediately after that I picked the rider at Elelemo. So he's going to Obibo. So on agreement, I told him, okay, I will stop him along the road. He said, no, I have to take him right inside Obibo. I said, I'm not familiar with that area. The roads are not good because even both roads are unsafe area. So on the process, he said he has loaded his items in my boots. So I said, I will not go inside. So he said he's coming down. Do you know that this man, came down, stole a gallon. He thought there is ground inside. That is what I thought, because the gallon looked neat. He now carried one of my gallons, collected my fire extinguisher and a flyer inside the boot. Back the boot. Then I don't know where he entered, so I now left. So when I got home, I want to remove the check.
My God. One of the challenges, a lot of people have been asking, these EALE services to profile, riders. Riders are saying more needs to be done for their security. We'll be back after this break. minutes gone past the hour of 9 o'clock. My name is Jude, and this is Hello Port Harcourt. And this morning, we are talking about the most frequently used service beyond power, apart from power and water service these days in Port Harcourt. Yes, everybody gets into a taxi, everybody gets into a bus, everybody at one point or the other will take a ride. In this case, the e-hailing services. Now, yesterday, somebody stated that some of the drivers have become criminals, criminalizing their businesses by making those who come into their car pay more for the rides by taking longer routes. Now, I do not believe for a second that that's a lie, because I know historically taxi drivers all over the world do that trick. They try to take you around longer routes so they can make money off you. But you see, another thing that some of these drivers, fail to realize is that if they are taking you on the longer route, they're going to burn more fuel. So yes, you may pay more, but guess what? They still have to replace the fuel. So it doesn't make sense. It's kind of like robbing Peter to pay Paul. They look smart, but in the long term, they're actually very, very silly. It's actually one of the clearest signs of ignorance. But anyway, away from that, the manipulation that goes on when a contract has been agreed upon. I will enter your vehicle and you will take me to A, B, C, and D. That contract is majorly meant to be sacrosanct. Yes, there are a few, squabbles here and there are loopholes that can be, as it were, taken advantage of from both the driver and indeed the passenger. But what we get to see today or these days is an outright abuse from the drivers and also by the passengers. Oh yes, let's be honest, some of you and your friends are as guilty, if not more so, than the drivers that you are pointing accusatory fingers to at this morning or in the past few weeks or months. Somebody just said he was robbed by a well-looking, good-looking passenger. I'm about to tell you a very extreme story here in Port Harcourt. My name is Jude. Once again, this is your conversation station.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Well, Victor is speaking to us from Elekaya. Victor, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Victor.
Thank you. I want to say a very big thank you to you for creating this pandemic, for even we, the driver, to express ourselves also. Because I know that it's the one that most drivers do that goes around and what we drivers experience. Now, I would say, I'm not sure there's any e-hailing driver that has been into this job for a year or two that have not encountered one or two series of problems. Now, my own experience was last year. During this cashless policy period.
Yeah,
so
earlier.
The guy booked me from, yes. So I was at YKC. A guy booked me. I was at one of these hotels at Elekaya. That I should help my wife pick up something in Woods and be together. When I come, he's going to give me cash. That's what he said on the phone. When I come, he's going to give me cash. So me, I was okay. I was happy, cashless, and someone's going to give me cash. I was excited that I'm going to see cash that period. I drove there. When I got there, another guy came up with a parcel to give me one back to him. So when I picked up the parcel, the guy that gave me the parcel called the other one, was like, Alpha, what is he mentioned one name. Why is not your driver that came now? That was said, no, my driver is not around, that give it to this boy, he will bring it for me. Give it to I trust him, he will bring it for me. I didn't even care to know what they were giving me. I've got a package as well and delivery. So, and the guy they said, the guy over the phone, asked me what to do the phone. Before they give me the phone, they asked me, please, can you transfer 10,000 naira to that guy? When you come, I'll give you cash. I have cash. I cannot do transfer. Somebody disturbing me. So when you come, I'll give you cash. So me, I was like, I'm going to have 10,000 naira cash extra. So I was excited.
Sanobla.
I transferred 10,000 to a PAMPay account. Immediately, I transferred the money. The guy confirmed it. He came down from the car and he went off. So that was when it then dawned on me that what did I just do? I don't even know what they gave me. I had to open the parcel they gave me. It was stones that was inside the parcel.
What?
Stones. They package stones
What?
inside bag and they package it as a delivery
What?
and gave to me to one deliver. When I saw the stones, that was when I realized I had been scammed. So I had to call the guy in the other end. He wasn't telling me that Organo said that thing where can come give me the one and say 15,000. I think if you make if you have to get a 5,000, everything, I'll make everything 25,000 for you. I didn't tell you guy I don't get any. I already know that this scam. I don't tell the guy I don't have any other money. But I still wanted to clear my doubt. I drove down from Woji to the hotel at Kalabo.
Okay.
I started calling these guys, the line was off. So, series of experience, I cannot start sharing it. Now, it looks as if drivers are the ones being are the criminals, but most riders have evil intention in this system. Plenty, like 50% of them. Something I'm not sure any same driver wants to carry a ride and you want to go and pass a longer route because you're doing yourself more harm. It's better you pass. With me as the driver, you enter my car, I can disappear and get to your destination and drop there and end your ride and go for another one. I will do that way. So I'm not saying any same driver that wants to go and pass a long ride intentionally because they want to increase money. But riders, we have series of experience in our platform every day to complete. So thank you very much for this opportunity.